Hey friends, welcome back to science. So we have been working this week on identifying the different parts of a pumpkin. Yesterday we cut open a pumpkin and you guys got to look and see all of the different parts of a pumpkin, even the parts on the inside, those gooey parts that made our hands get a little orange. Today we're going to review those different parts of the pumpkin, and then you're going to have another activity where you get to practice labeling and using all of those new vocabulary words. So, for a quick review on the parts of a pumpkin, we have been practicing this word all month, pumpkin. We've learned so much about pumpkins that they can be all different colors. What colors can pumpkins be? They can be orange. They can be blue. They could be black. They could be red. They could be white. We've learned that pumpkins can be really smooth. Pumpkins can be really bumpy. We've also learned that pumpkins can be really big. They can also be really small. What we're going to look at today is a review of our vocabulary words as we label the parts of the pumpkin. So I'm going to pull off this cool little parts of a pumpkin diagram. That way we can see it all together. So we know that when we talk about the parts of a pumpkin, pumpkins have something on the outside we call the skin. If we look at the pumpkin that we took apart yesterday, all of this right here, this is the skin of the pumpkin. The same way the apple had a skin, the pumpkin has a skin. It's really hard. The pumpkin can also have what we call ribs. All of these little lines that we see on the pumpkin, these are the ribs. On the outside of the pumpkin, we also see this really important green, brown, stick-looking thing. This is the stem. The stem, we're going to find out next week, is really, really important because it's what connects the pumpkins to the vine so that they get nutrients to grow. Then, as we cut open our pumpkin, we saw things like this. These little strings that we see that are kind of sticky, we call them the strands. So these are the strands. They help the seeds grow. And we can see that all of these little things hanging at the bottom, they are the seeds. And we got to look at some seeds up close yesterday. These are our seeds. Finally, we also learned that if we look, this kind of yellow wall on the inside, which we can see right here, this yellow wall, this is the pulp. So pumpkins are really neat. Pumpkins are living. They are fully alive, and they're amazing to study and to learn about. They grow into really big pumpkins or really small pumpkins. And you guys are going to get to practice labeling those pumpkins one more time. And it's important because it's going to help us next week when we start to talk about the life cycle of the pumpkin and what helps them grow. Great job today, you guys. I'll see you next time.